seconds, the chance where us youth get to ask our leaders any questions we want in 60 seconds while drawing a picture. I'm Aaliyah and I've got Chantel here with me today. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. All right. I'm ready. Have you got questions for me?
Yep.
Okay, sick. Let me put a timer up. You got 60 seconds to ask me whatever you want. I'm going to be completely honest and try and get as many as you can while drawing a picture. And then at the end, we're going to see who has the better picture, okay? Cool. Let's get it. All right. 1 minute in 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, what's your favourite McDonald's meal?
Favorite McDonald's meal is I like chicken nuggets and fries and a milkshake.
Nice. What's your favourite colour?
My favorite color, I have two. I like blue and I like green.
Why did you become a leader?
I became a youth leader because I actually graduated from Fuel. I've been through kids church and everything, and I just like what it does for youth, and to have the opportunity to do the same and help youth grow in the way I was allowed to grow is very important to me.
Nice. What was your favorite school subject?
My favorite school subject was media studies.
What's your favorite Bible scripture?
Favorite Bible scripture is, oh my goodness, I don't want to mess this up. John 15 verses 1, which is where Jesus talks about the fact that he is the gardener and we are the vine and we need to remain in him. That's 60 seconds. All right, show your picture.
Okay.
Oh, that's so cute. That's really cute. Okay, this one is a very freaky coincidence, okay? Like, I started drawing before you asked the first question. This is my picture. I don't know if you can see it. It's McDonald's fries.
Love
Holy
that.
moly. We're levels. We're on the same page. I love it. Come on, girl. Yes. Okay. So this has been 60 seconds, guys. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hey Fuel, welcome back to the cruise conversation. Are you listening? Hope you're enjoying it so far. We thought we'd change it up this week. So I've got Ariane. Hey Ariane.
Hey.
All the way on Zoom. Get it. Love it. And this week we're chatting all about check your heart. And we're going to look at the story of Mary and Martha. So Mary and Martha is found in Luke chapter 10. And basically Jesus comes to the house and Mary and Martha, so Martha is basically just, having a little bit of a fuss, kind of fixing everything, a little bit stressing. And then Mary is just sitting at Jesus' feet and Martha's like,
she's chilling.
Jesus, can you can you sort Mary out and tell her you need to think about the important stuff. And then Jesus says to Martha, he says this, he says, Martha, Martha, you are worried and upset about many things, but only one thing is needed. Mary has chosen what is better, and it will not be taken away from her. So that is Mary and Martha. I actually love that story. So question I thought we'd start off with is, I guess, who are you more like right now, Mary or Martha?
Ooh.
No, I know,
Okay.
I know.
Okay, I feel like COVID helped us a little bit be more like Mary, because
Yeah, I get
feel
that.
like the whole world was doing up Martha, and credit to her, because I know we always make her like, shouldn't be a Martha, you should be Mary, but
Yeah,
I feel like right now I am in a very reflective and
I like that.
absorbing.
Yeah, I love that. I think,
So-
you're so right. Like, people, I guess, look at Martha and it's like, but like Martha, she was doing some good things.
Exactly.
I think her heart was, she cared about, making the space right for Jesus. And I think we can often do that. You know what I mean? Like, we can
And she had
often,
a servant heart as well.
yeah, exactly. And we
Helps
can
them
often like do like for people, but actually if we're doing it out of a place of not sitting at Jesus' feet first, then I think that's when we're losing out. So we need to constantly be checking our heart.
Yes.
So I guess another question like from there would be like, what can distract us? You know what I mean?
Everything. Everything. Listen, like, I'm not gonna lie, Instagram's been a bit dry. So I personally have joined the TikTok wave. all my youth are probably now like cousin me.
I do not love it. I do not.
You know what? Like, you have to put caps on these apps because you can spend all your time.
Sorry, can we rewind? Caps on these apps. Can we put that on the screen right now? Because that is a word.
Put a cap on it. I know
love it.
else, but you know what I'm saying. So I feel like distractions, honestly, social media is such a big distraction, and you have to be really mindful of that and really like discipline yourself. And I think it's great that we actually can time ourselves on these apps and be like, okay, 30 minutes, boom, I'm off. So I think social media and just your phone in general, it's a distraction.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, it's real. And I guess it's like, you know, that I think it's cool that you said like cap your app. It's like, well, things to help us with our distraction, things to help us put Jesus first is things like setting out simple goals, or, you know, setting out a simple goal, but then also like, I'm going to tell you, Ariane, that I'm going to set a goal so that you can then keep me accountable. Do you know what I mean? So I think there's, is so key. So key. Okay. Last kind of question to finish it off before we kick into our conversations in cruise, which I feel like is going to be a
it's going to be a saucy one.
It really is. But be honest, guys. Be honest. The more honest you are, the more you're gonna get better. So, when are we sitting with Jesus? I love this question, and we touch on it so much. But you know, when do you sit with Jesus?
I think I'm someone that I'm not a morning person. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a morning person. I'm trying to be, and I think the first thing in the day is always a great start. But I think we need to not just be so rigid. Like, it has to be the start of the day. And if you know someone like me, sometimes if I haven't done it, then I'm like kicking myself, and it's okay. Like, just rearrange your day. Okay, maybe I have that little hour where, you know, after dinner, just before I start my homework, I could be on my phone, but maybe I should actually just open my Bible app and
I love that.
read that devotional, you know? So it doesn't have to be really, really rigid. Like,
I love
go
that.
with the flow.
Love it.
Try, even if it's like 10 minutes.
It's worth it. And I think the cool thing is, like, you know, Jesus doesn't say, you know, this is just a place for Mary. Like, Martha could have joined Mary. Like, they could have done it together. So it's not to say that, you know, obviously we have our time with God by ourselves, but actually, like, we can include our friends into that time. You know what I mean? We can pray together. We can, you know, do a devotional together. We can, you know, maybe today in cruise, you decide, you know what, every morning we're going to check in on a group chat and we're going to pray together. You know, something like that, I think is really, really cool.
And I have a little scripture.
Oh, please share with us.
The heart is a crazy one, but it says, right?
Go on.
It says in Jeremiah 17, verse 9, the human heart is the most deceitful of all things. And then it says, verse 10, but I, the Lord, search all your hearts and I examine secret motives. I give all people their due rewards. And so
it's great.
I just want to say, like, God's checking your heart, so he's not checking the outside. Like, he cares about your heart, and that's what he wants you to be growing. Like, it's not about your outside image, it's about the heart. So.
It's great. I feel like we could talk about this like literally forever, because I'm like, and then like if we look at our heart and we don't like it, that's okay, because we can just go to Jesus and we can make our heart better. It just goes on and on and on. But that is what cruise is for. So before we end, Ariane, this was called Are You Listening? What was the word that I said many, many, many times? Or the words?
Check your heart.
No, people always go for the, like, you know, the key word. No, it was love it. It was very obvious with it. No.
Really?
Anyways, thank you guys. Enjoy the conversation that you're going to have in cruise right now, or, you know, later on. Peace.
See you later.